My business, but I think we're all curious.
Yeah.
What had the room done to piss you off?
Well, yeah, bad taste in decorations. Yeah, hideous taste. Yeah.
I mean,
bad day, you know, just a bad day.
Frustrated.
Yeah, just a bad day.
You hadn't been drinking, hadn't been into the mini bar. Were you in the mini bar?
No, that was the only thing that was left untouched, in fact.
But now, as you grow older and you mature and you have a daughter now, do you do that now?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, if I have to.
But nobody really has to destroy a hotel room.
How do you know?
Well, you're right. I don't know, but, you know, I'm 52. I've never had to destroy one.
Well, your day may be coming.
You
never know.
But photographers now, is there trouble with you and photographers? Is that right or not right?
At times.
Yeah. Well, how do you handle that? Because you're besieged as an international superstar. They're always after you.
I wouldn't call it that. Well, I had an incident in London last year while I was making Sleepy Hollow, in fact. I was in a restaurant with my girl, Vanessa, and we were celebrating, you know, the fact that, you know, we were going to have a kid and all that. And it was
very private, very intimate moment. Yeah.
Very special sort of night. And as we were leaving the restaurant, there was a gaggle of paparazzi outside. Right. And I approached them, you know, as gentlemanly a fashion as I could, and I said, listen, I don't want to be novelty boy tonight. I'd rather, you know, sort of skip all that. So let's just say we'll take this photograph some other day.
Well, see, now that seems fair enough. To me, it seems like they would have to respect you on a gentlemanly basis.
I had hopes that they would, but in fact they didn't. They were pretty aggressive, and I was speaking to them through an opening in a doorway about like this, and just to my right, there happened to be a large chunk of wood, about yay big, kind of a 4x4, almost like a bedpost.
Right. Debris from a hotel room?
very possibly.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Laying around.
It might have slipped out of my pocket or something. Yeah. Just dropped out of my jacket. Yeah, just, you know, coincidentally it was there, kind of a kismet thing, and they were pretty aggressive, as I said, so I smacked a guy on the hand.
Just tapped him on the hand, just like, yeah,
you know, just you know, kind of like that. Sort of woke him up, you know, got his attention, and then I went outside with my plank of wood, and I said, okay, now let's have our photo session. Take the photo.
Yeah.
You know, and amazingly, when you're holding a plank of wood, they don't want to take your photograph.
Right.
So I marched them down the street backwards, made them walk backwards, which was really nice. And, yeah, I like those little touches.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I had them for about 10 minutes until the police arrived. So they didn't take a photograph.
And the police arrived to help you or to help them? Who needed the police in this case? Was it you or them?
Yeah, I think that they called the police. I have a sneaking suspicion that they called the police, and, yeah, they took me to what is called a custody suite. That's what they call it in there. And, yeah, I spent about 5 or 6 hours there.
You know, Johnny, Paul and I have been doing this show for a long time, almost 20 years. I think I'm safe in saying, without a doubt, you were the coolest guy we've ever had on this program.
Oh, my God.
Isn't it cool? Wow. How cool this guy is, huh? You know what I want to do? Let's show people some of the movie. This is a classic story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. You play
Ichabod Crane. Yes.
Ichabod Crane, the Headless Horseman. Do I have that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And do you know what we're going to see in this scene here?
I think this is sort of part of an action sequence where we're running away from the Headless Horseman,
okay,
as one should.